Gillies is Blacksburg.
In 1974, a Virginia Tech grad found the perfect spot on the corner of College and Draper in Blacksburg to open an ice cream shop. Half a century later, Gillies remains.
Oldest original family-owned establishment in town.
Needless to say, when Noah Gillie's dad, Jan, cut the ribbon on this joint, people were excited.
The rumor is like there was lines around the corner.
Jan married the love of his life, Renee, who came on board to help evolve the menu beyond ice cream.
Primarily vegetarian and pescatarian. And that's what it was. That's what Blacksburg used to be around that time. My mom liked to say, like, we're only gonna cook something that doesn't walk.
And the little kid in this picture is now the professionally trained head cook in the kitchen. Noah had no plans to make a career out of Gillies, but after working out west, his road led him back home.
That's what drives me. Like, my name's on the door, you gotta have some kind of pride in that.
Something else the Gillies take pride in, the story behind the old family car. They sold their 1957 Chevy Bel Air to the movie Dirty Dancing. Well, they didn't put Jan's baby in the corner, but he wasn't too thrilled to see Swayze bust out the back window. However, Gillies will shatter any stereotype you have on vegetarian or vegan cuisine.
It's honestly one of the healthiest options in town.
If you go to some places, they might have like 1 or 2 vegetarian options really, and it's like maybe a portobello sandwich. You know, we want to be able to branch out.
And that's exactly what Noah and his crew are doing in the kitchen 7 days a week.
Probably one of my favorite dishes is the peanut tofu wrap or the tofu Reuben. This is going to be our rye bread, so we're going to make the tofu Reuben. We're just going to drop it in our toaster. Tofu out, sauerkraut. Always like to make sure our tofu marinates for at least 24 hours for this. And always Swiss. And once that Swiss melts, we'll flip the tofu again and then plop it on top. And we're going to put a little Ukrainian sauce on there. Technically it's Russian, but we call it Ukraine right now due to the war and everything. There's tofu Reuben.
I can't remember the last time I had tofu. Have I ever had tofu? That is surprisingly delicious, but I don't know why I should be surprised. I've been open for 50 years.
Peanut tofu wrap. It doesn't sizzle like that. You gotta take it out and do it again. Let it get crispy. Shredded carrots, mixed greens, and cucumbers. Finish it off with peanut sauce.
A wrap so big you need not 1 but 2 tortillas. That little crust, that charring on the tofu, a totally different flavor than what I got from the Reuben. Do I like tofu? I guess so.
We offer breakfast items too, all day now. Do a huevos ranchero for you. These are our breakfast beans that we do. Cheddar. Just gonna melt that cheese real quick. Always have to count so I don't burn it. So we'll get 3 eggs over easy here. 1 broke, so I always put an extra one in there. Put it on top. Chipotle salsa, a little lime sour cream, a couple jalapenos, queso fresca, and that's it.
I'm typically a carnivore when it comes to my breakfast. I gotta have bacon, sausage, liver mush. Here you don't have it, and you don't need it.
You won't find ice cream on the menu anymore, but if the sweet tooth comes a-knocking, they have some fresh baked treats from Bolo's Bakery about 100 feet down the block.
It's a very Blacksburg restaurant, right? Like, it's got a laid-back vibe, and the food is really good, and the people are really nice, and it's right on, you know, one of the best streets in Blacksburg.
And without the regulars, without the townies, you know, Blacksburg, Gillies wouldn't be what it is.
Gillies, a hometown eat where everybody wants to be in the corner.